Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors. But first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Steph Curry sends clear message on Anthony Edwards ahead of Warriors-Wolves series. The Golden State Warriors taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves in the second round of the NBA playoffs features plenty of star power. There is no bigger matchup than Steph Curry and Anthony Edwards, even if the two superstars may not often guard each other during the series. After the Warriors punched their ticket to the next round, Curry reacted to facing Edwards in the coming days. Curry revealed that the Warriors plan to send multiple bodies at Edwards in the series, demonstrating Golden State's level of respect for the Timberwolves star. "I mean, we watched a little bit of their first-round series," Curry told reporters during a May 4, 2025 press conference. "He's playing with a supreme confidence. We know they had their run last year, and they're a new look with Julius Randle. But it is the same and who's trying to take strides with every opportunity he gets. And it's going to be a tough challenge. We know you're going to have to send multiple bodies at him, and we'll figure out a game plan to go at him. But yeah, they're hot right now. They've been playing some great basketball the last couple months, and we're excited that we have an opportunity to have some more basketball to play, too." Edwards has been candid about his trash talk with Curry in past matchups. Back in December, Edwards revealed that Curry is usually trash-talking out there. "He'd be trash-talking out there, man, for sure." Anthony Edwards on talking trash with Steph Curry during their games. "We were talking a little trash tonight," Edwards said on ESPN Sports Center during a December 7 interview per NBC Sports Bay Area. "After the game, I was yelling at him. Curry was like, right back because we play them again in a day and a half. I know it's going to be tough, so I'll be ready." Curry also had a message for his Warriors teammate Draymond Green, who has a tendency to get heated with the opposing team and officials. Ahead of the Warriors series against the Wolves, Curry wants Green to make it about basketball. "No better lesson than tonight, Game 7 versus the Rockets," Curry said of Green. "Like, make it about basketball. He doesn't need to be a mute, like not talk and be demonstrative. We want that type of Draymond but conserve the energy towards us our huddles." Even when he had that kind of mix-up with Fred VanVleet, he didn't react. "Go talk to the refs. Try to plead his case. It didn't go his way. It was an unfortunate call, but he kept it about basketball. And we're going to have to continue to do that, knowing the minutes we're playing and the tough tests that Minnesota is going to present in the way that they've been playing." Curry, Green and the Warriors find themselves as sizable underdogs against the Timberwolves in the postseason series. Minnesota is a -178 favorite to win the series, while the Warriors sit at +150 in the NBA odds to advance per FanDuel. Steph Curry has played in dozens of high-press playoff games, but Friday night's Game 6 loss to the Houston Rockets may have hurt more than usual because this time the heartbreak hit home after Golden State's 115-107 loss at Chase Center. Cameras caught a tender moment between Curry and his 6-year-old son, Cannon. He was visibly crushed by the defeat. The Warriors had a chance to close the series out on their home floor. Instead, they let a 3-1 lead slip. Now they face a must-win Game 7 in Houston. Curry, who finished with 29 points in 42 minutes, spotted his family in the stands after the final buzzer. As music blared inside the Chase Center and fans began quietly filing out, he walked over to Cannon. He was hoping to lift his spirits. But the young fan wasn't having it. He buried his face against Mom Aisha while Grandma Sonia Curry looked on with a knowing smile. The camera stayed on them just long enough to capture a moment of vulnerability rarely seen after a playoff game. He shares how wholesome relationship with Butler evolved. Jimmy Butler has been a revelation for the Warriors since he arrived in the Bay at the NBA trade deadline, but his hilarious interactions with teammate Buddy Hield have been a welcome addition as well. From taking joking shots at each other in post-game press conferences to trolling one another on social media, Butler and he are the iconic duo Dub Nation never knew it needed. I knew of him, but I was a big fan of Jimmy before he came to the Warriors. Hill told Bont Hill and Joe Shasky on 95.7 The Game's The Morning Roast the day after his epic Game 7 performance against the Houston Rockets on Sunday. I've always loved Jimmy. My mom loves Jimmy. I just love the way he competes and he carries himself. Man, that was big. And I just knew that when he came here, it was going to be easy to get along with him. That's what I love about him. He's a great connector. He's a great team guy. And off the court, he's a great guy that I hang out with. He invited me to his house. We go to dinner. He takes care of me, man. The pair's comical chemistry was on display after Sunday's big win when he introduced Butler to the media for his press conference in a funny back and forth. It seems to be a match made in heaven. And the humorous banter appears to be a direct reflection of the good vibes in the Warriors' locker room. A good sign as Golden State looks to make a deep NBA playoff run. Mike Conley takes swipe at Draymond Green ahead of playoff series. Mike Conley is very much familiar with Draymond Green's game as the two sides prepare for their upcoming playoff matchup. The Minnesota Timberwolves guard Conley spoke with reporters on Monday ahead of the start of his team's second-round playoff series on Tuesday. Minnesota is officially set to play the Golden State Warriors, who won Game 7 of their first-round matchup against the Houston Rockets on Sunday. During his remarks, Conley was asked about the many intriguing storylines in the Timberwolves-Warriors series, and responded by getting in a swipe at the Golden State forward Green. I do know what the series means to the city of Minnesota and to Golden State itself, the organization, the success they have had, said Conley. You have Draymond and the whole choking people out and stuff like that. You've got all that going on. It's exciting. I know there's going to be a lot of buzz, and what the people want to see. Conley is, of course, referencing the notorious incident from last season where Green put Minnesota center Rudy Gobert into a chokehold during an in-game altercation between the Timberwolves and the Warriors. Video here. Green was ultimately suspended for 5 games due to the incident, which was part of a very long history of animosity between him and Gobert. The storylines will certainly be plentiful during this year's Timberwolves-Warriors series, the first playoff meeting between the two franchises ever. Other juicy subplots include some involving Green, with other Wolves players as well as some involving Warriors star Jimmy Butler and fan. What do you think about Mike Conley's situation? Write to us in the comments.